You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into...
All the things I've seen, all the things I've discovered, but not for much longer. Because too many others know what's happening out there. And no one, no government agency has jurisdiction over the truth.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
What's up, guys? Welcome to the edition of 8192, The Truth. Joel and I couldn't get together today, what with The Godfather traveling back to Portland and schedules and time differences and all that good stuff. But we each brought you a little bit of our own entertainment to provide to you here going into this phenomenal fight weekend. I tried to line up a guest today to have a little chat with, but with time differences and the time zones and schedules, it just couldn't make it work either. So inspired by the great Chael P's Fight Week performance, specifically on the countdown shows and his mastery of the poetic arts, I myself have come up with an 8192 The Truth poem to dazzle your ears. So I hope you enjoy my poem. I hope you enjoy the Godfather's piece. And Chael P, sir, I know you're listening. Go out there, do damage, bring home the victory like we all know you will. And let's just keep on marching to that title of baddest man on the planet. So you listen to our show. We call it The Truth. Though you may think sin is boring and the goof. Yet each week you tune in to hear what they say next, whether it's fight picks or to get something off of their chest. For you see our dear Joel, known as a buffoon in his past, his tales and stories that forever they'll last. He calls him a friend, a one Randy Couture. But would RC say the same? Well, that we're not sure. Tell Kevin to name a famous friend, and surely he'll fail. However, he did get an intro by naming his first son Chael. Joel makes his fortune slinging cars from a lot. He wheels and deals, his game red hot. Brother Sin's more refined. He's a businessman's man. Insurance agencies, fitness, and a gym, all part of his retirement plan. Joel's been to prison. He did time for his sins. All Kevin's ever done, compile win after win. The show, solid gold, that you cannot deny. To think it all started with Joel telling you're welcome, goodbye. He jumped out and hit the road like John Rambo, making his way straight to Kansas, a la Dorothy and Toto. Kevin came on, wanting just a taste of the fame. His growing rich in obscurity was getting quite lame. But these two men owe their paths how they varied. But together them talking, it's an ice cream sundae with cherry. So out of the shadow of the great Chael P, the Godfather marched into the truth that you now see. A man of his own, he's no one's lackey. Fans stuck to his side like a warm piece of taffy. So with his shine and Brother Sin's savvy, a phenom was born, making millions so happy. The show is exploding, huge things on the rise, fame and fortune, the dream, not just pie in the sky. JRE is okay, Your Welcome truly suffers with Jacob. Ariel's show is subpar. Big Brown, he wears makeup. There's many shows for your listening pleasure. But to 8192 The Truth, not a one of them measures. So whether tales of excitement from the Godfather's life, or the pathetic way Brother Sin longs just to fight, you'll keep coming back, week after week, for in us is the truth you so desperately seek.
Everybody to another episode 8192 The Truth. This is Joel D. Supernaw, and we're doing something a little bit different today. I'm going to go ahead and get my Potterific on. I'm going to cut a segment for you. I'm going to give you some words that hopefully entertain you, educate you, and inspire you. Maybe make you laugh. And then Kevin is going to do a segment later today with a guest. He's going to cut it up all together for you in one nice big package, and we're going to see how that works. What are you guys chasing? I have to be chasing something. For me to be successful in life, I have to be chasing something. I have to be chasing, a goal. Set goals, get a plan, go after it. Well, it can be the smallest chase in the world that inspires you. And I talked about spin class a few weeks ago, and I took a lot of flack. I took a lot of flack from people that I guarantee have never done a spin class. Now, I've had the opportunity, belonging to the Stafford Hills Club out in Tualatin, Oregon, one of the nicest clubs, actually the nicest club I've ever belonged to. One of the instructors' name is Ryan Jarrell, and he is a great, fantastic strength and conditioning coach. He just happens to also teach a spin class. Well, he's a world-class I want to say a cross biker where they ride 30 miles through the dirt, anyway, it's a really, really, really tough sport that he has done in the past, and he's a phenomenal coach. He's phenomenal with his word tracks. So I've had the opportunity. I got into spin class, and first I was just out on. I wanted to go to spin class, and I still do this out at the Jewish Community Center because the music's bad, and the instructors are not very good. So what I've done, because of my lack of discipline, is I went in, I go into a class, I sit in the back, I put my music on, and I ride for an hour. Because I know if I do that, if I have my heart rate monitor on and my own music, and I'm in a class full of people, I'm going to be in that chair I'm going to be in that seat for 60 minutes grinding, because the only other choice is to get up and leave. I don't like to do it because I know I'm not taking part. I'm that guy hiding in the back. But listen, if your instruction's bad and your music's terrible, I got to do my own thing. I got to do my own thing. At the end of the day, I'm still a paying customer. I'm not bothering anybody. I'm just doing my own thing. But Ryan has a phenomenal class. This is a world-class instructor. Well, this MyZone thing, this MyZone strap that I have, I still have it, and it still plugs in points out in Oregon. Well, the MyZone strap, it always works. If I put it on every day, then I'm in a competition with people also have it on every day because it keeps track of your points. Well, at the beginning of the year, of course, I'm strapped up. I have a high output. I have a high movement output. So, I'm in first place within my connected group. And Ryan is in that group, a guy that I have great respect for. So, I think I mentioned this last night. But anyway, he had passed me the other day. I took the lead. And this morning, going to the gym, I'm traveling tonight. I wanted to get a great workout in. I wanted to get a good workout in. I wanted to get a good one in. And at, 6:40 in the morning, I send him a message within this MyZone app that says, I'm throwing 200 on the fire this morning. Come get me. Well, at 4:40, he's up. And he tells me, you better go as far as you can this morning. Meaning this is a guy that can go 45 minutes in the red zone, which, that kind of conditioning is incredible. Go ahead and get you a heart rate monitor to see if you can stay at 90% of your maximum threshold for 40 minutes. So he sent me that, and I literally had Because now I'm chasing something. I'm chasing something. I have a competition. It doesn't matter what the competition is. It can be you against yourself. It can be you against the clock. It can be you against your wife. You have me. And when I say me, I say us. We have to be chasing something. And I got to tell you, I had one of the best hour workouts that I've ever had. I've been younger, I've been stronger, but in terms of maximizing my capability, man, I pushed it as hard as I possibly could. And I'll tell you what my workout was. My workout was on the treadmill. I jogged for 40 seconds, and then I just step off and I threw punches for 20 seconds. I did that 5-minute rounds, take a minute walk in between the rounds, and every round I went a half mile an hour faster, finishing at 8.5 miles per hour. Now again, I've been able to get to 10. I've been able to get to 10.5. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about in terms of my capability. I laid it all out there, and it all. I was just going to get a good workout in. That was a great workout. It all happened because I was chasing something, and I got a little bit of motivation from Ryan Jarrell. I'm excited about going back home. Life's a journey. Life is a journey, and over the last, 8 months, I've been on one. And I'm starting to really take stock in that and take appreciation in that. So, what are you chasing? You need it helps. Chasing something absolutely 100% helps you out. And I'm chasing Coach Ryan and a point total, and I can tell you what, that if he takes the lead, because he's now 200. He's about 235 of these points. I call them MIPS, movement points or whatever, which is it's an hour hard for him. That's a hard hour push. It's an hour and a half good solid workout. So if he takes that lead over, I already have a plan that me and Ladd will go to the Rosemont track tonight. I'll strap up and we'll get an hour in, and I'll take that lead. I hate being behind. It drives me crazy. So again, that's me. What are you chasing? If you're not chasing something, go ahead and create some kind of competition for yourself. It could be within your own head, man. You can be your own world champion. If you go and that workout, I'm telling you, the one that I just had is one of the best workouts I've ever had in my life. And I'm proud of myself. You have that same opportunity. We're all going to probably watch some fights this weekend and live through some competitors. Well, before you do, go out and do something for yourself. Go out and figure out something to chase. Chase, your best hour, your best mile, like Ladd did a couple weeks ago. Go chase something and see how that works out for you. I've come to a conclusion again. This is a really, really simple conclusion. I'm gonna throw myself on the mercy of the listeners that I'm gonna sound like a Bible thumper. I'm gonna sound like the guy that went to AA for a week, because oh my God, I'm finally eating clean and I'm eating enough. So, if I'm putting myself over, take what you can out of it. I'm just telling you, this podcast is about change. It's my podcast, so I'm along with you. I'm in a great part, your leader. Okay, I'm your fearless leader. So, I'm open and honest about struggling with weight for the better part of half my life. I'm a fantastic. I'm wonderful at losing weight. Oh my God, I'm so wonderful at working out twice a day and losing mass amounts of weight. Well, I'm starving myself. I'm absolutely starving myself, man. And I've heard it for years. You got to eat more. You got to eat more. You got to eat more. And it's never made any sense to me. It's never ever did that make any sense to me that I had to eat more. I'm not eating a lot right now, but I'm eating more than I ever have before. But I'm eating clean. And I don't want to tell you what I'm doing. I'm having great results because I want you, I talk about everything works, start today. I want you to find out what works for you, what feels good to you. Not because this guy lost 20 pounds or that guy. Hey, I'm just like you. I seen somebody talking about that carnivore diet. I lost 50 pounds eating meat, and I thought about that. I don't have that much left to lose, but I thought, just like anybody, I'd like to lose a quick 10, but meat wasn't for me. Meat wasn't for me. So I just did something that a lot of people have had success with, and it is feeling great and it's working great for me. And for the first time in my life, as a person that struggles with weight, I don't feel guilty when I'm eating. That's a big statement. And it's an honest statement too. I've been fighting this fight for, the better part of over half my life. Maybe, I'm 51. I got to say I probably went over that 220-pound threshold when I was about 27. So not quite half my life, but real close. Real close. I've been that traveling yo-yo, and I've had great success, and I've learned a lot about myself. But again, I've never done it, training-wise, I'll put anybody through a workout. Anybody in the world through a workout, and at the end of it, they'll be like, "Hey, man, good work, good push, good push." But it's the nutrition. It's the nutrition I've been lacking, and I'm empowered again. I'm thumping my chest. About 4 weeks into this new eating program, but man, when I'm able to go and have that kind of workout this morning with no coffee, no energy drink, nothing, absolutely no stimulant to get me pushing myself, I've got to nod to myself and say, hey, this is actually working. So guys, don't be me. If you're 35, 40 years old, don't be me. Don't waste another 11 years of your life on a bad nutrition bit. Brother Sin talked about the guy coming to the gym and letting everybody that he knows everything. Well, I don't want to be that guy. And again, that's why I'm telling you, there's all sorts of things out there that can work for you. But take it for a guy, if you're like me and you've had success with basically starvation, again, I wasn't starving, but I was, I'm too big to take in 1,100 calories a day. I need to be, and I'm not counting calories right now, but, I'm probably, a guy who's been doing yo-yo as long as I do. I'm probably 1,900 clean calories. So it's feeling great. I'm feeling great, and I want to make this just a part of my life. I'm on a 90-day program. I have some goals that I want to accomplish within that 90-day program. But my hope for myself is that since I found something that works, don't be my worst enemy and quit doing it. I want to continue to do it. that's about all I have for you. I will finish up my week of podcast. I said that I had a friend that was on a trip, and this is my last day of doing this week, and I want to tell that friend, hay's in the barn, brother, but it's a lifetime of hay. Okay, it's a lifetime of hay. It's not what you've done the last 3 months or 2 months. It's what you've done your entire life. You have stacked bricks your entire life. You have stacked more bricks than the other guy. You've stacked more bricks than the other guy your entire life. You've stacked more bricks than the other guy these last 3 months. So it comes down to your will against your will. It isn't your will against his will. It's your will against your will. Because I know for 100% fact, your best will go ahead and rule the day. So I love you, brother. I'm rooting for you. For everybody else, you might be a pussy, but I'm not.
There you have it, guys. From the Godfather himself. Do what?